Director and Assistant Principal for Vista School, and I'd like to welcome everybody to our 2012 graduation. At this time, I would like to bring out Rabbi Jackie, who did a blessing to start our ceremonies.
Good morning. So please attach to my words God as you understand God. And if it's your custom to bow your head, please feel free to do so as I offer this prayer for our graduates. As you travel onward in your life, may joy always follow you. May you be sheltered by wings of peace. May you be kept in safety and in love. May grace and compassion fill your heart and all those you come into contact with. May you experience great joy and success. But mostly, may you feel yourself beloved on this earth, at this moment, at Vista Del Mar. And with each step you take as graduates into the next phase of your journey as you go forth into the world. And let us say, Amen. Amen.
At this point, I'd like to bring up two of our graduates, Wendy Lopez and Giovanni Moore. I'd like everyone to stand. We're going to do the Pledge of Allegiance, and then students will sing the national anthem. I pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
And bright stars through the perilous fights.
O'er the ramparts we watch, were so gallantly seen.
And the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
This time, I'd like to introduce Dr. Elias Lefman, President and CEO of Vista Del Mar Child and Family Services.
Can people here in the back? You okay? All right, I'm assuming you can. First of all, can I have another round of applause for Wendy and Joe? just some of the amazing stories we have at Vista. So I thank you. I'm Elias Lefferman. I am President and CEO of this wonderful agency, Vista Del Mar. And I welcome all of you here today for this celebration for all the students who are graduating, moving up, but in particular for this outstanding senior class of 2012. It's great for these kids and for all of us to be surrounded by family, friends, caregivers, staff, and board members. And two I'd like to introduce you to are two co-chairs, Lynn Conheim and Rick Wolf. They make everything here possible. Today's a celebration for all the students. And it's a celebration because, quite honestly, this is not an easy school to go to. We're not an ordinary place. We're extraordinary students. Some of them have had real problems before. When they get here, sometimes they're frightened, they're scared. Some of them are angry. They don't want to be here. Sometimes they get here and they think that they'll never get through school, so why ever bother? These kids here, these young graduates are an example of what you can do when you put your mind to it. I don't even know if they can hear because of the way the microphones are set up. But you guys are inspirational. These people here came here that way, angry, uncertain, sad, depressed. And what they did during their time here was turn it around. So they're graduating today with more than a diploma. They're graduating today with a chance, with an opportunity to make something better, something that these kids didn't think would happen the first day they walked in here, but they're leaving with that today. I want all the students here today to recognize that, yeah, you might be scared and frightened, you may not want to be here, but do the work you have to do so that you can sit on this stage and graduate with your year. It's all about giving yourself opportunity and chance. These graduates show if you work hard, you will make it. And that's the inspiration they've given to me and should give to all of you. But I want you guys to all know that nobody does it alone. And before the end of this day, I hope that all of you up here and all of you down there, all you students, take a moment to say thank you to family, to friends, to teachers, to counselors, one-to-ones, clinicians, whoever it was that made a difference for you while you were at Vista, who gave you the chance to get over your anger, get over those situations that were holding you back to make today possible. So say thank you to somebody for the end of the day, because you didn't get here by yourself. I need to say thank you. And I want to say thank you to Donna Baker, the Director of Education. Can I hear it for Donna? She's one of a kind. Let me tell you, I thank God that there's only one of her I have to deal with around here. But thank her I do, because Donna, her incredible staff, teachers, aides, one-to-one, clinicians, behavior staff, all of them contribute to making Vista one of the great schools in Los Angeles. So I welcome all of you here today. In particular, I congratulate you, the graduating seniors, the class of 2012. Congratulations. Now I believe I give the microphone to Casey. No. Back to Scott.
Thank you, Dr. Lefferman. At this time, I'd like to bring up Ms. Casey Hurst, the assistant principal, and Mr. Rick Wolf.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Always a pleasure to be here on graduation. I'm very proud of the many sixth grade graduates we have this year. It's our largest sixth grade class ever. And I'd like to ask you guys to stand up now, please. Alexis Covalos Lamos. Owen Espinoza. Matias Francisco. Andrew Flores. David Camaro. Jonathan Gonzalez. Armani Hall. Stephen Hernandez. Caleb Perron. Malachi Hunter. Jacob Hutchinson. Victoria Jones. Jordan Larkin. Francisco Lopez. Garrett Malden. Soleil Richardson. Selma Rodriguez. Antoine Sage. Benjamin Baez. Courtney Tellis. Anthony Thomas. Kenyatta Warren. Isaiah Watson. Brett Williams. Sheila Williams. Is Jason Ladner here today? Okay, Jason couldn't make it today, but we want to congratulate him also. Thank you very much.
At this time, I'd like to introduce Ms. Melody Patterson Johnson, the dean of our middle school and our middle school graduates, along with Lynn Thomas.
Good morning. It's my pleasure to present the 2012 8th grade graduates of Vista School. Student Brooks. Emil Castillo. Alexis Cienfuegos. Tessa Collier. Brianna Davis. Roddy Davis Jr. Dante Elder. Ruben Estrada. Alexander Furtado. Raul Garibay. Leo Hernandez. Elijah Kumel. Javon Love. Josue Montano. Miguel Reynoso. Christopher Roca. Kylie Stroud. Joseph Turner McMullen. Tavar Thomas. Angel Vasquez Guerrero. Joshua Woods. Josh, want that? Okay, congratulations, everybody. Joshua Woods. Again.
We have a few seniors that would like to say a few words. So at this time, I would like to introduce Ms. Danielle Aranda Harris, the Dean of our high school.
Good morning. Some of our seniors would like to share some experiences that they've had here at Vista, as well as thank those of you that have really been there and supported them through this journey so far. So I'm going to call them each one by one. Please give them your support. It's not easy to speak up here in front of so many people. Our first speaker is Roberto Avila.
Good morning. I would like to thank Mr. Frank for getting me into woodshop. He helped me in some parts of the woodshop. I like the things that I made in woodshop that Mr. Frank got me into 3 years ago. I would like to thank Mr. Roman Barrett, my previous therapist that helped me in so much things with frustration and aggravation. Thank you, Mr. Roman. I know you're here somewhere, and I know you're hearing me. Thank you, Raymond, for being so kind with me. And with my dad too, we had a blast together going to concerts, especially at Mayhem Fest. Mayhem Fest is more fun to be at. For me, it's also been a blast for being in Vista Del Mar. When I get better skills at carpentry, I want to come back to work here with Mr. Frank in the future. Dad, Mom, thank you for all of your support, and I will be attending Los Angeles Technical Trade College for carpentry. And later on, I want to learn how to play drums and get better into it and get used to it. Thank you, Vista.
speaker is Jesus Ayala.
Hello. My name is Jesus Ayala. I'd like to say that I never had it easier in Vista Del Mar than any other schools. I've never been bullied, never been picked on, never had any trouble of any sort. That's how great the school is. I had trouble coming to school because I was in a phase of irresponsibility, and it was hard for me to come to school. But if you really put your mind into it, and see that your education is really important, then you'll soon realize that coming to school is worth it. Without the help from teachers and therapists and my mother, I would have failed high school. Now I would like to thank them, and they are my mother, Miss Danielle, Miss Donna, Mr. McGee, Mr. Reed, Jose, Mrs. Kamiko, Miss Andrea, Miss Crystal, Miss Beth, Mr. Lopez, and Mr. J, and Mr. Matt, who isn't here anymore. I also like to thank my dear friend, Sergio, who graduated before me. And I thank my therapist, John and Mary White. Now, when life gets hard, you can't give up. When you fall down, you can get back up. That's what I learned here at Vista. Thank you for listening.
Marcos Cara.
Hello. I would like to thank Ms. Cannon, Darren, and Marvel, my mom, for always supporting me. I would also like to thank Ms. Kamiko, Ms. Danielle, Ms. Andrea, Ms. Diane, Mr. Quincy, Mr. R, Ms. Gail, Mr. Jose, and Mr. Kamal. Thanks.
Wendy Lopez.
Hello, my name is Wendy Lopez Parra. I am 18 years old and I am the first one in my family to graduate from middle school and high school. I enjoy dancing, singing, working with children, and much more. When a challenge appears in my life and it seems like it's almost impossible to overcome, I focus all my thoughts on this. I can do all things through Christ who gives me strength. Philippians 4:15. I start to see things in a different way while reminding myself not to give up and find a solution that is both healthy as well as helpful. Not only in the moment, but in the future as well. I arrived at Vista Del Mar the day after my 14th birthday. I was starting my second semester of 8th grade year. I remember coming to Vista with a negative attitude and thinking that this was going to be a waste of time and that no one would be able to help me with my problems. Oh, how I was extremely wrong. My experience at Vista has been a true blessing because if it wasn't for them, I would not be who I am or be where I am today. I have received so much help with things such as studies, counseling, and more. Vista Del Mar staff are not here for the money, but instead they are here to make a change in our lives and to teach us new things. They are like family to me and to most of the students that have attended, are attending, and who will be attending. I am very grateful to all the staff at Vista. I give thanks to Dr. Elias Lefferman for being a marvelous leader at Vista Del Mar. Thank you, Mr. Anthony, Ms. Hannah, Ms. Corey, for all your help. Thank you, Mr. Scott, Ms. Lisa, Ms. Berger, and Ms. Janie for everything that you have done for us. Thank you, Ms. Olivia and Ms. Sherry, for helping us in everything we needed. To my wonderful teachers, Ms. Andrea, Ms. Kamiko, Ms. Abrams, Ms. Crystal, and Ms. Felicia, just to name a few. for always making education fun and exciting. Thank you, Ms. Donna, for being such an astounding principal. Thank you, Dr. Wendy Schwartz, for your help and advice, and to you too, Amy Brenner. To my 8th grade teacher, to my 8th grade teacher, who is now the high school dean, Ms. Danielle, for being there for me and helping me when times got tough. It would take me long to give thanks to all the Vista staff who have helped me so much, and I thank them for all the magnificent work that they do. Le doy gracias a mi mamá y papá por todo lo que hacen por mí. Gracias a Mr. Lezenki y Ms. V por siempre estar a mi lado. And thank you for everything that you have shown me and for showing me that life is beautiful. And finally, thank you to all parents, friends, and family that have helped us achieving our goals and showing us the way. Thank you all for your time and for being here today and celebrating with us in this wonderful day. Congratulations, class of 2012. We did it.
Darby Mayer.
I don't really have a lot to say, so I'll try and keep it short. First off, I have to thank all of the teachers, aides, staff, and therapists, especially Charlie Pack. Love you, Charlie. Because you always helped us, and you helped us get through what we had to do. And most of all, I would have to thank one particular person, because without her, I probably wouldn't have made it this far. And unfortunately, she couldn't make it here today, but I really do want to recognize my mom, because she always pushed me. She was always, even though I sometimes didn't appreciate it, she urged me and to do what I needed to do, and even though I didn't appreciate it, I really do now. And my dad would fall under that category too, but he also gave me so much advice and compliments. I'm probably going to be writing IOUs for the next 50 years. So, and last but definitely not least, I would like to thank the administration department for setting up all of the outings and activities for the seniors. And I'm really happy now, because not only have I acknowledged and recognized the people that have helped me, but now I'm a high school graduate. So, thank you all.
Our next speaker is Evan Morrison.
Thank you, Ms. Denver. Hello, my name is Evan Thomas Morrison. I'm 18 years old, and I never thought I would be standing. I never thought I would be standing here today. Nothing great was ever achieved without enthusiasm. This quote I share with you, to me it means I would not be graduating without the hard work I put in to my schoolwork and study. I remember arriving at Vista not wanting to be here. I'm sure you all felt that way. But as the years went on, with the help of staff and the motivation of my family and friends, it helped me get through the time. Now I look on and I can say that I can do anything I put effort into. I would like to thank my mom, dad, family, friends, Lloyd, Miss Kamiko, Bia, Jose, Miss Andrea, Miss Danielle, Miss Crystal, Sean, Adele, Darren, Kamal, Miguel, Jamal, Lisa, Scott, Donna, and all the handling staff and business staff. So the class of 2012, no matter how tough things get for you, don't ever give up. Let's go. Let's keep the championship here with the Vikings. The colleges are looking at, the college ahead of me, the college ahead of me, know I will make it as long as I have enthusiasm. So that the 2012, let's get out there and make the impact in the world. Thank you for your time.
Joel Palacios.
Hello. Well, the graduation speech outline said to introduce myself with my name. All right then, what is my name? Well, when I was little, I can only remember that I was lost because so many excruciating things happened to me. I didn't know what was going on at that time. I didn't know where to go or where to hide. I was terrified. I was alone in my own thoughts, and I found no meaning or purpose in my life until I was 16 years old. At that age, I came to Vista Del Mar. I remember that I was opposed to everyone I saw. And I remember that I used to AWOL, yell, cry, and have my moments of euphoria. Why? Because I was used to my life being up and down and crazy. But when I came to Vista, I was luckily forced into the enrichment program. I found that it was a source of joy and happiness. I remember being skeptic at first, but I had no other contentment. Weeks later, I came across a quote by Shakespeare that read, "All the world's a stage, and all the men and women merely players. They have their exits and their entrances, and one man in his time plays many parts." Yes, we all play a character and wear different masks at every point in our lives, but we shouldn't forget who we are and where we came from. Vista has given me what I need and more to succeed in my course in life. Sometimes it's difficult to let go of something so precious that helped you and understood you to the best of their ability. When I read that quote, I remember saying to myself, I'm only here for a split second and that I can do everything in my power to be happy. And I can't forget my enrichment family. I thank you for helping me and understanding me, for believing in me, for keeping me in check, and for giving me strength, courage, and confidence in everything I do and everything I think I can't do. You've encouraged me to try new things. Miss Felicia, I thank you for your compassion. Miss Nicole for always being straight with me. Miss Regina for all your advice, and Miss Deborah for believing in my voice, for giving me encouragement that I wouldn't have found alone. Miss Andrea for being my favorite history teacher. I really mean it. Jose and Mr. Kamal for being so entertaining and understanding. Miss Crystal for giving me that comfort where I could talk to you about anything that was on my mind. Lloyd, Amy, Donna, for dealing with me in every situation I was in, either good or bad. Finally, class of 2012, I would like to leave you with this. In order for the light to shine so brightly, the darkness must be present. We were all in the darkness at one point in our lives, either sad, depressed, angry, wrathful, or even wanting to do away with ourselves. But now we are the shining ones, and we can shine even more brightly out in the real world. In summary of my name, I introduce myself as Joel Palacios.
Our next speaker is Wanjun Park.
Good morning, everyone. So my name is Wanjun Park. I am 18 years old. I just want to say, winner never quits and quitter never wins. For the class of 2012, we have known each other for 4 years. During that time, it has felt like a family with them. I know that they will do great in the future. I'm just grateful for the people that helped me, starting with Ms. Danielle, Ms. Kamiko, Ms. Andrea, Jose, Darren, Mr. Ara, Christine with a K, Mr. Todd, Mr. Ronnie, Mr. Wong, and my therapist John, and my family. I had a great time with the classmates that I'm graduating with. I wouldn't graduate with anyone else in the world. I encourage the next seniors to do well, treat each other like a family. You guys are the next ones to step up. Remember to lead by example. There might be storms in life, but it never lasts forever. Once you overcome it, you will become a stronger person. Hey, class of 2012, let's go out there and make a difference. Thank you for your time.
Our next speaker is Josue Quinteros.
Morning, everyone. Morning. My name is Yash. I've been attending for just for 2 years. In my time, I guess I've learned a lot of things like music, movie, art, computers. These made me prepare to attend, go to college, take classes for game design. I also like to thank my therapist, Dr. Joy. She has helped me a lot in controlling my anger and my relationships. And I'd like to thank Miss Cynthia for helping me way forward to coming this far in my future. I'd like to thank for the staff member, Miss Eva, Miss Veronica, Mr. Basil, and also, I'd like to thank my friends, Freddie, Mario, Rudy, Javier, Jesus, Roberto, David, Stenia, Armando, Christina, Evelyn, Elizabeth, Travis, Brian, Leonard, Darby, Wendy, JP, and those are my friends who are coming through this school and make my friends happy. Finally, I'd like to thank my family for everything that they have improved me in my life. Thank you.
Our next speaker is Senia Reyes.
Morning. My name is Senia Reyes. I want to thank Ms. Trish for helping me change my poor attitude. If it wasn't for Ms. Trish, I wouldn't be here. I also want to thank Ms. Maria, Alex, Dion, Liz, Audra, and Mr. Anthony for helping me succeed in life. I want to thank Mr. Frank for helping me create works of art in woodshop and teaching me how to use equipment in the classroom. I want to thank Ms. Joy for talking to me during our session when I needed help. I also want to thank my sister for being here with me. I love you, sister. I love you, Miss Trish and Maria. Thank you all.
Our next speaker is Tony Ruiz.
Hello, my name is Tony Ruiz. First and foremost, I just want to take this Danielle for being an outstanding and incredible dean for our senior class of 2012. I just want to thank her first. Well, throughout my 12th grade year, my classmates and I have paid our dues to graduate high school, and we all worked hard to put ourselves in this position. We all had career goals and colleges that we look forward to, and we need to push ourselves to become who we want to be. I want to thank Ms. Kamiko, my Haller staff, CTF staff, Zoe, Han, and especially my mentor, Timothy Coates, and all of the rest of the teachers of Vista and pushed me to graduate high school. I always told myself to keep my head up and never put it down, and that's how I pushed myself to graduate high school. I just want to say something to my classmates. Keep on striving on the career that you have chosen and push yourself to succeed in life. I also want to thank the audience for your time and thanks for listening, and I really appreciate it. Thank you. Congratulations to class of 2012. And I I just want to thank Bia, well, basically all the coaches for pushing us to go all the way in our sports, and we made it all the way in softball and basketball. I just want to thank everybody. Thank you.
Dylan Sakurai.
I wouldn't be here today if it wasn't for Mr. Quincy, 1, Mr. Bia, 2, Mr. Bizine, 3, Mr. Darren 4, those are going by the original coaches, and I cannot forget Mr. Lopez. And 2 other people that I really want to mention that I give credit to as well, I wouldn't be here for. I know he wasn't much as a part, but Mr. Chuck, I'm looking at him right now, there he is. And a teacher, Mr. Kamal. And the other person that you should all know as a compliment to, thank you, my dad. If it wasn't for Lester Sakurai right there in the red shirt, I wouldn't have been born. Thank you for listening, everybody I met, especially Tia and Bizine, Mr. Quincy, and my dad. Thank you all for helping me get to this day. First off, I would like to thank my baseball and basketball coaches, Mr. Bia, Mr. Quincy, and Mr. Lopez. I know I can see. And from football, Mr. Bizel, Mr. Darren, and one of my favorite coaches and mentors, Mr. Bizine. I would also like to thank some of my teachers for the support they have provided me. Mr. Anthony Williams. Miss Kamiko. Couldn't have done it without you, Miss Kamiko, wherever you may be in here. Show yourself. Miss Trish, Miss Andrea. Miss Amanda, Mr. Todd, Mrs. Diane, Miss Gail, Mr. Jose, Mr. Dion, Miss Maria, Mr. Alex, Mr. Mike, who left earlier in the year. He was here yesterday. Mr. J, once again, Mr. Chuck, Mr. Jamal, Mr. Sharaf, Miss Patty, Mr. Bo, Mr. Ori, and Mr. Frank. I would also like to thank Miss Kim, Mr. Chris, and Mr. Brandon for letting me help their class and for them supporting me in my future work field. Each of these teachers and staff members have given me a lot of encouragement during my time at Vista. Special thanks to Miss Danielle, who has been very kind to me and very understanding. I also want to thank Donna Baker for accepting me at the school once again. And some of you don't know that I was here a first time, but I'll mention that some other time. Thank you, Donna Baker, anyway. Thanks to the Vista CEO, Dr. Leckerman, for caring about me and my fellow students. Thanks also goes out once again to my father, being so supportive as a parent and helpful in the subject of math. That's what he does, he teaches people math. And I don't mean to be mean, Miss Diane, but I think he teaches better than you too. Thanks also to my mom for loving me and for helping me get to this special day. I would also like to thank my grandma Mary for helping me control my emotions and show me kindness and love each and every day. Following me forward and everything I all the love. Thank you and enjoy the day.
Next we have David Diaz Martinez. Good morning.
My name is David Villaseñor Martinez. I'm 18 years old. I'm going to read about these are the things that I've learned in school. This is what I learned in school. And school taught me how to be independent, how to count money, and how to see money. For many teachers in school and in my life, I learned many things at Vista High. They taught me a lot of stuff that I didn't know before. Now I know how to write, to read perfectly, and how to talk correctly. The school gave me a chance to see in my future. The school taught me a good lesson about who I wanted to be. They taught me how to get my driver's license, to know all the rules of a family. First, when I went to school, it didn't teach me a lot. But when I went to high school, it's strict. Taught me step. Slowly, I have to take my time. Slowly, I have to take my time. She, like, well, so to become independent person like other teachers, didn't teach me like Miss Trish, got me she is the greatest of all because she made me what I am. Thank you, Miss Trish, for being my teacher. I also learned a lot of worship. I learned a lot in Mr. Frank. Frank is the best teacher when it comes to worship. Thanks for everything you did for me, Miss Trish and Mr. Frank, you guys made me succeed in my school life and made it possible for me to succeed in my life. The future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams. Believe in your future.
And our final speaker is Giovanni Limas.
Thank you, Ms. Danielle. My name is Giovanni Patrick, and I'm 18 years old. Throughout the last few years of high school, I followed a certain code, and that was to only take in things. It's gonna happen apparently. That'll make me better, whether it was my friends or just the education that I get here at Vista. I was able to immerse myself in basically every program here at Vista, sports, everything, and I was lucky enough to be a part of the championship basketball team. Woo! There we go. And performed many times with the enrichment program with Miss Felicia. And now I'm ready to take my performing and my athletics to the next level, to the college level. And I never would have been able to do that had it not been for a few special people. I want to thank Bia, I want to thank Bazine, I want to thank Mr. Quincy, I want to thank Mr. Darren. Without them, then there's no sports practice. Miss Danielle, administration for allowing us to play in their gym, everything. It was amazing. I want to thank them very much. I want to thank Miss Felicia, Miss Deborah, everybody, Miss Nicole, everybody helped us in the enrichment program, Mr. Bradley. I mean, I wouldn't be going anywhere without them. I want to thank my favorite teachers, Miss Andrea, best history teacher ever. Mr. Kamal, my English teacher, Miss Diane for math. And I'm not very good at math, so she was a great teacher. Not a good Miss Lopez, all the other teachers who made every class I was in enjoyable, which is everybody. I mean, honestly, there's no class boring to me here. You know, if anyone ever wants to succeed here, those are the people. All of the teachers, all of the staff, the therapists, all of them are there for you, and they will help you and guide you onto your next level. Everything is possible. Anything is possible. You really learn that here at Vista. I remember my guidance that I got here next year at Pace University in New York, which is where I'll be attending. All right. For the rest of next year's seniors.
Dylan Sakurai. Armando Sacido. And David Villasenor Martinez.
They never listened to me. Today they want me to talk. Ladies and gentlemen, it's such an honor to be a part of your family and to work with your children. You give us your most precious resources. And each time I stand before you guys, I'm humbled because I know the effort that everyone put in this, including children, parents, grandparents, aunts, uncles, teachers, all the staff at Vista, clinicians, one-to-one, behavior staff, Lisa Jacks all by herself.